Having great audio is one of the most important factors to making fantastic videos. And having a great microphone can make the difference between whether you get that great audio or not. One of the most popular brands making microphones geared towards video production right now is Deity, and they've been doing a lot of innovation and they have a lot to offer. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at 6 different microphones from Deity in order to give you some guidance on which microphone is best for you and your video productions. First things first, we're going to talk about each of the microphones and the features that they have to offer, and then after that we're going to do a whole bunch of tests so that you can decide which one you think sounds best. And after I'm done the test, I'd love to hear down in the comments below which one you thought was the best sounding microphone. If you want to hop around this video at all or rewatch anything, there are timestamps down in the description, as well as links to other videos that I've made about some of these microphones if you want to get more information, and there will be links to the products themselves if you want to go purchase them or check them out further. Okay, let's talk about these microphones. First and foremost, we have the Deity D3. This is one of their on-camera microphones. It's got a 3.5mm output so you can plug it directly into your camera. It doesn't have any kind of volume control and it uses a single AAA battery. It does have an auto on and off when you turn on and off your camera, but it can also be forced on if you're plugged into something else. The next microphone is the D3's big sister, the D3 Pro. It's a little bit bigger than the D3 and it has a stepless gain knob for volume control. It also has a 3.5mm jack, so you can plug it directly into your camera. It has high pass filters to try and get rid of some of that rumble, and it has an internal battery with USB-C charging. This microphone has an auto standby mode for when you turn on and off your camera, but it can't be forced into the on position if you plug it into something that doesn't give the same signal that the camera does to the microphone. The next microphone is the newest offering from Deity. It actually comes out tomorrow if you're watching this the day that I upload it. This is the Deity D4 Duo, and it's actually a dual microphone, meaning that it has microphones on the front and back, and you can choose whether you're just recording from the front or from both. But this little thing has a bunch of tricks up its sleeve. It also has a microphone input, so if you want to plug a lav mic or something into it, you can do that as well, and it takes over one of the channels. There's no battery necessary, you don't have to recharge it or anything like that. It's also the smallest profile and it doesn't have any kind of volume control on it. The next microphone is actually the lavalier microphone that comes in the Deity Connect wireless kit. They just call this the Connect Lav. You can't actually buy this separately, but if you do get the Connect kit, this will be the one that comes with it. It's an omnidirectional mic like a lot of lavaliers are. Then we're going to take a look at the W.Lav Pro, which is Deity's highest end lavalier. This will give us a chance to compare the two and see if the upgrade might make a difference for you. The W.Lav Pro comes with a microdot connector, so you can actually change what kind of connector you have on the end of it. I have the version that's 3.5mm, so I can plug it into a camera directly. This specific one comes in beige. It's IP57 waterproof, and just like the other lav, it's omnidirectional. And finally, we have the microphone that you see in front of me here. This is the S-Mic 2S. This is from what they consider their more pro line. They have the S-Mic 2 as well as the S-Mic 2S, which is the shorter version. And this is an XLR microphone, so you can't plug it directly into a camera. You're going to need some kind of an XLR preamp, something like the Deity HD-TX that I have it plugged into now. It's part of their wireless system, or something like this Ceramonic preamp that has 2 XLRs in the back, and then you can plug this directly into your camera. I have kind of mixed feelings about this, but that's for another video. So those are all the microphones that we're going to be going through today. In order to keep it nice and fair, I'm actually going to be recording everything using the HD-TX. That way we're using the exact same input and preamp for everything. Let the tests begin. Okay, so in this test, we've got the microphone about 11 inches from my face and it's pointed just below my mouth. In order to keep the tests as similar as possible, I'm going to be rereading the same thing over and over. It's some famous poetry, you might recognize it. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever, friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever, friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. And for the lav mics, you can see that I've got it just pinned to the middle of my shirt, kind of in the middle of my chest there. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. So that's kind of a controlled test in a small room. It's not fully sound treated, but it's not a super live sounding room either. So one thing that I wanted to do was head outside and see how these mics hold up out there. We can see if they do a decent job of isolating the sound of my voice over everything else that's going on. All right, so as I'm sure you can tell at this point, we are outside. I've got the S-Mic 2S in my hand, still attached to the HD-TX. And this should give you an idea of what this might sound like outside. Now, I am using some windshields. These are from Movo. Highly recommended. They definitely work really well with the Deity stuff. And I'm gonna do the test at about an arm's length. So this could be kind of like a vlogging test if you were holding the camera about an arm's length away. Also, there is like a ton of construction. I live downtown, so it is super noisy out here. We've definitely got a little bit of a wind going on, so this should give you a good idea of how directional these microphones are, whether they're getting rid of all the other noise and stuff. Let's get into it. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. So those are the tests, but it's not just all about the audio quality. Each of these different mics has different use cases, those kinds of things. Is it important to you to have the volume knob that you get on the D3 Pro? Is it important to you to have the highest quality and XLR capabilities of the S-Mic 2S? Or do you need the Lav mic where you can attach it to whoever you are recording and allow them to kind of run around on a wireless system or something like that? Personally, I've gotten the most use out of the D3. Not the D3 Pro, but the D3. I love the size of it, it sounds great, and I love the no hassle of not having the volume knob on there. For some reason, it just works really well for me. That being said, when I'm in the studio setup like this, I do use the S-Mic 2S most of the time because I just kind of leave it set up like this and it's perfect and it sounds so good. But I'm also very excited to get more use out of the D4 Duo since it's the new one. It's even smaller than the D3, and again, you've got that kind of ease of use of just plug it in and go. But now that you've heard the features of these microphones and you've heard the tests from the microphones, I'd love to hear what you guys think. What microphone did you think would work best for you? Leave a comment down below, and on your way down there, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on other videos. And if you're looking for another video, I do have videos on a couple of these microphones, so I've left in a pinned comment down there some more watching for you, so make sure to go check those out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.